Yo, what up? It's your boy Ron Flip the Jump, man. Ron Flip the Ukinichi, man. And I'm back with another Jump Man reaction video to the movie, The Monkey. OCO, everyone. Hey, look. When you go see this joint the other night, and I'm watching the joint, and I'm like, damn, this joint might just be like your regular, normal, typical old, horror, killing type, unaliving type of movie. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, it was, the deaths was kind of like hilarious. It was, the way the unalived deaths went in the movie. You know what I'm saying? People laugh, they giggle. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those type of movies. You know what I'm saying? Had that Final Destination feel to it. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of freak accidents going on. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I thought it was just a regular old normal joint. It was real simple, real basic. It was real simple, man. Until I heard them mention Beyond a Pale Horse, that book. I got the book, never read it. A lot of people told me about it. You need to read it. You need to get it. I got it, never read it. Even had the joint saved on my YouTube playlist, audiobook. You know what I'm saying? As an audiobook playlist. Never listened to it. So when they said that, it made me start paying attention to the movie more. Like, what is they trying to tell us in this movie? Like, they trying to tell us something. They trying to show us something and tell us something. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, I ain't never read the book. So I need to go find out what the book was about. You know what I'm saying, too, so I can kind of correlate both of them together and see what the hidden mess was. You know what I'm saying? Or what was being put in our face and in plain sight. Because the best thing for them to do is to indirectly tell us stuff through entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Different forms of entertainment. You know what I'm saying? The best way for them to hide things is through in plain sight. So basically, this movie, The Monkey, was about a father. He had left this toy monkey with his two sons, but his older son, younger son, but the older son was kind of like claiming it more than the younger son. You know what I'm saying? So when someone turns the key, a freak accident happens, a death happens. You know what I'm saying? When the last drumstick come down, it go like this: boom, boom, boom. When the last drumstick come down, that's when a freak accident happens. Whoever turns the key never dies. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you turn the key, it's a lot of death and destruction there. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, they mentioned the book Behold a Pale Horse, written by William Cooper. You know what I'm saying? That book had 4 horsemen on there. One was a white horse, like a savior type of looking type person was riding that horse. One was a skeleton horse, which was the pale horse, with a skeleton person riding. And then there was 2 black horses, and these were supposed to be the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Who are the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse? You know what I'm saying? And why would they mention it in this movie? Apocalypse is a bunch of chaos, a bunch of stuff happening in the world. You know what I'm saying? And it was at one point in the movie where, as they got older, the older son went and retrieved it. Or he went and looked for it, and when he found it, he kept it. Because once they found out what the monkey do, they tried to destroy it. They tried to get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? They tried to chop it up, They try to throw it down the well, put it in the garbage can, but somehow this toy monkey with the drum, just kept reappearing back in that life. But when the older son realized that the younger son had turned the key and their mom had died, so he went out on a revenge towards his younger brother all these years, trying to retrieve the monkey. And once he got the monkey, he needed some. He was the one causing all this chaos that was going on around the world, hoping that the monkey would choose his brother to die. You know what I'm saying? So it just never happened. You know what I'm saying? The monkey choose who he wants to die. You know what I'm saying? Who he wants to unalive. You know what I'm saying? This jump was like real kind of dark and demonic. You know what I'm saying? The way they had it set up. You know what I'm saying? Evil monkey. You know what I'm saying? Even the way he smiled. You know what I'm saying? Was evil. You know what I'm saying? It was very low vibration. You know what I'm saying? But basically, at the end of the day, like I said, this monkey caused chaos and destruction. So when I finally got in that night from watching the movie, I went ahead and listened to the audio on YouTube. It was 3 hours, you know what I'm saying? Instead of just reading the book, I listened to the audio, and it was narrated by the author William Cooper. And if anybody in the conscious, you know what I'm saying, rabbit hole community, you know what I'm saying, tin can community, whatever, y'all know who William Cooper is, you know what I'm saying? Rest in power to the late great William Cooper, you know what I'm saying? He was a so-called conspiracy theorist, you know what I'm saying? He was, you know, working deep within the government, and he's seen a lot of their agendas. He's seen a lot of their plans. He's seen a lot of their ties in with things that they was doing with the UFOs, things that, you know, beings that they was, you know, coming in contact with. And somewhere down the line of him being, he got, what's it called when you get kicked out of the service or whatever, all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? He got kicked out without, went to go try to live a normal life, but he just couldn't hold back all these things that he knew. So he started, you know, putting all this stuff out. This is real, you know what I'm saying? He started letting the world know about our deep shadow government, our shadow government, the things that the presidents was doing. He just started putting out all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? The contacts with the UFOs, them on replicating UFOs, and a lot of stuff that we probably seeing there is probably government stuff, for real. It's probably not our extraterrestrial brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying? Not all of them, you know what I'm saying? Not all the sightings, you know what I'm saying? But all this stuff that's going on, you know, matter of fact, he started dropping all this stuff after the 9/11 stuff, because he had he had heard about all this stuff, and he had got word through somebody that before the towers even dropped, that Osama bin Laden was like, they gonna try to put this on me and blame me. Like, this was all you know, all pre-planned, put together, like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, like, you know what I'm saying, when they get deep into the rabbit hole of everything that our government is doing, our real ops, you know what I'm saying? Things that they're doing and planning against our, you know, their own so-called citizens, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother video. Citizens, that's same thing like being an employee, the same thing like being a slave. So wake up. Basically, like, they own you, you know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta have your birthright, you know what I'm saying? When you're an indigenous person, you're indigenous to this land, you know what I'm saying? You ain't born with no sin, none of that stuff. You born with your birthrights, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, so basically, he was exposing a lot of stuff. And most of the stuff that he was exposing was a lot of chaos. And that's what was going on in the movie, a lot of chaos. So whoever turns the key don't die. Whoever turns the key don't die. You know what I'm saying? Whoever had the monkey, you know what I'm saying? Basically, it was in your possession. So at the end, the younger brother, because the older brother ended up getting killed, you know what I'm saying, by the monkey. The younger brother and his son, you know what I'm saying, was like they was like, what do we do with it? The father was like, well, we just keep it out of other people's, you know what I'm saying, shit, you know the word I'm trying to look for, goddamn. We just keep it out of other people, goddamn, being able to have it or whatever the case may be. You know what the fuck I'm trying to say. I'm trying to get my words together, thinking of words and trying to think of the next thing I'm gonna say at the same time, because I want to get this shit out. But so basically, ain't no chaos gonna happen if you don't know nobody turns the key. So trying to think like who will be the four horsemen in the movie. Like I know it's gonna be some stuff that I feel like I just got a feeling I'm gonna leave something out that I haven't thought of yet. That what I already took notes on. I'm gonna leave something out, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like I'm still pondering on this joint a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the movie, while they was at a red light, and they looking at all the chaos that went on, because before the older brother had died, he had got mad at the monkey or something. He had did something. He had pissed the monkey off, and that joint just kept on hitting the drum fast. He was like he just kept on going. He just kept on going. He just kept on going, and where he was at, he could hear everything going on outside the building. Like planes was crashing. You can hear bombing. You can hear people screaming. It was just a whole bunch of catastrophe going on. So fast forward, I just rewind. Fast forward, when everything was in the clear of them, you know what I'm saying, retrieving the monkey from the older brother, because he was the one creating all the chaos. And these two brothers kind of remind me of your Inky and Enlil story. That's a whole nother video. You know what I'm saying? One hated the other more than the other. The same thing as your Osiris and Set story. The same thing as your jealous god and your other god. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, damn, it's coming to me more now. But at the end, like I was saying, they at the light, and they before they get to the light, they drive and they seeing all this destruction, planes crashing, all these freak accidents, somebody nailed to the tree with a surfboard, like all types of crazy stuff, like crazy death stuff going around. They just driving slowly and they just looking like, and like I said, the son was like, well, what do we do with it now? He's like, well, we just gonna keep it out of other people harm's way, because you know it's dangerous for anyone else to have. You know, it was meant to be in our family, so we gonna keep it. That's basically what he said. You know what I'm saying? But they not into like trying to make it in the destruction and chaos and the depths going, so they won't return the key. I'm quite the way this joint ended, it'd probably be a part 2 to this joint. But anyway, when they finally came to a red light, why at the very end, they both look. I'm you know, the way the movie was set up, I'm waiting to see what they see, because they was like this at the light, looking slowly. And then when the screen finally flipped, it showed like a ghostly like type guy riding a horse. That had to be symbolic to the pale horse. Because why what else they even mentioned the book in the beginning of the movie? It was like I forgot why the book was even mentioned, how it even came up. It was just like a conversation between the two brothers or something, and it was some like Beyond the Pale Horse. And I knew exactly what that was. I'm like, hold up, how would they say that? You know what I'm saying? In this movie, like what that got to do with the movie? You know what I'm saying? That would make me like realize, start really like looking into the movie more. But yeah, so Behold the Pale Horse is the title of a book by Milton William Cooper, like I said. And the phrase "Behold a Pale Horse" comes from the Bible book of Revelation. The phrase refers to one of the four horsemen of the apocalypse, who is often depicted riding a pale horse. You know what I'm saying? Explanation. In the Bible, the color of the horse is described as Palladius in Latin and Kaleros in Koine Greek. which can mean pale or greenish yellow. Some scholars think the color refers to the sickly pallor of a corpse, and some modern art, the horse is depicted as. Yeah, that joint, it was a decent joint. It was a decent joint, you know what I'm saying? It definitely was a joint that almost, you know what I'm saying? Or not almost, I ain't even say almost, but you know, that it's gonna go over a lot of other people's head. But it ain't gonna go over my head, man. So I'm gonna get this joint 5 popcorns. Peace, I'm out, Wadu Jump, man.